Right then, peeps. Alright then. So level 1 never asks for help. Okay. He's the one I kick. What up? Nothing bad. It's all good. Which game do you want done?
Sorry?
Which game do you want done? Borderlands 2 or pre-sequel?
Borderlands 2.
Yeah, if you jump on, there's one room now.
It's just loading, that's all.
Just gotta find my stream, whatever it is. Oh my, Fortnite. For me, I play it, but I don't play it. Play it every day. I don't play it every day. I play it now and again, but
Yeah. I don't play it at all. When was the fourth one? Fourth update?
God, long time ago.
It was something. I didn't see it as Does it matter on the level?
No.
I've never done this.
No. You could be level 1 and I can get you to max.
Oh, is that how it works?
Mm-hmm. You've never had this done in your life. So I'm gonna have a reaction then.
I'm not very new to the game. I know a bit about it. Okay, newish, but
I'm not new.
this game is
I've done it loads. I've got like 25 characters in this game. Double check. I've duplicated this. But I play other Borderlands as well. Because I got Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 1, so.
I've got all of the Borderlands, but I've got it on different consoles.
I don't mind the other ones, but they're not the best, in my opinion. Not better than Borderlands 2 anyways.
No, agreed.
Like for this one I've done plenty of characters, but then it comes to like Borderlands 3 I've done one legit character. I don't ever want to do another one. Yeah, it's because we got fast travel to Sanctuary first. My save just spawns here all the time. Which I don't know. No. It's the last place I spawned when I had this character done. It's just like I have my saves backed up on the memory stick, so like if I fuck up my save, for example, I can just transfer the memory stick one back. But that's where I always spawn. This kid already knows what he's doing. Look at him. But he can't run faster than me. Just watch 11 top left. Watch 11 top left. best click the touchpad and go to my missions and look at the level of them. I might explain something to you.
Probably take her to that tennis lady on the other side of town. She's real into that iridium stuff. She ain't acting all hoity-toity because she's got a real doctorate. Oh, and let me know if you're looking for work. I got stuff needs doing.
Follow me. You can get more in a minute. I can do a lot more than this. Play this machine once, and then look at your money on the right hand side.
Is this a modded save or something?
Yep.
How? Okay, if it's serious, how do you get that? Is it like...
The best thing for me to do, people find it online, and there's YouTubers who give them out for free, which I know one, but I don't really say, because it's not really like say my thing to say. I'm lucky enough to get it off a friend, so like I've trusted him with my PSN account to go on his PS3 with my account and download all his saves onto my account. So it's kind of a point of, would you rather someone go on your account? Would you rather risk everything to get, because your account could never know get stolen? And obviously for me doing what I'm doing now, I could get banned for it if people didn't like the things I do, which I've been banned for before from doing this, because one little kid couldn't get what he wanted. I got banned, I literally had my account stolen for about 3 or 4 days, then I had my account banned for a week and a half, then I got it back. So it's not the best. I don't really promote anything of this to people. I do it just to help people because I find it fun. After that, I do not touch this game ever in my life. And if you load up my if you look at my stream on YouTube, you can actually see how much ammo I have as well. That might surprise you. Yeah. Yeah, you see the ammo on the bottom right? Right, let's keep watching. Now look at my badass rank and my bonus stats when it comes along. So the badass rank's 150 mil. The 300% bonus stats, if you look at the badass tokens, I still got 23,520 to spend. I did have 34,000, but you have to like spam X to actually get your stats up yourself. So I got 300. I don't want to be too overpowered like people are, because I know someone who has like 15,000 stats, and I'm thinking, why do I need to be that high? 300 is enough for me, and about 200% is enough as well. I know someone who's not a modder, and he does everything legit, and he has his stats at 200, and he can do everything. He can wreck any boss possible in this entire game. I just increased it to 300 to be 100% sure I can annihilate everyone. And another thing, now I go back to my guns, and then if you look in the bottom left, that's showing all the ammo and grenades I can actually hold. Yeah, it's a sham. You can have it if you want. It's level 80. Stand in front of me because people could pick this up. Is that you in front of me? You can get guns off me in a minute. I'll have to switch to another character for that. But that's definitely something people like. There's a lot of things on here. I do have a lot of characters. I even have 4 characters with like black weapons on them, which are modded weapons. Again, characters I do not touch. Alright, so I'm gonna see if you save and quit. I'll spawn in with my other character. Get you some guns at least. These kids have no clue what he's doing because they're not in my party chat. And I can also do this on pre-sequel as well. Nor do I. That's why I always do Borderlands 2. But then again, there's more people who do. There's a lot of people who can only do Borderlands 2. It's very rare for you to find pre-sequel modders. So I kind of don't really put myself out there too much. But if people do ask, I do obviously help them out. Because pre-sequel's a game I just can't play it. Don't like the space, don't like the gravity thing, hate everything about it. I've never done a legit character on it in my life, and I never will. Join back whenever. I did not want to click on that. Therefore, I didn't want to click on that. Downloadable content. I don't really care what's on there. I've got everything for this game. That's all that matters. There's only one thing I can do in Borderlands 3, which is the DLC. That's it. I'm guessing that's an invite of someone.
What would be your personal favorite character in this game?
That girl. The Gauge.
I don't like mechanics, personally.
That or I would never say Gunzerker because that's just too overpowered. I would say the Macro or the Commando. I do like them too. Yeah. For the Assassin or Zero, whichever one you call it, for that I haven't really done much on it, so like I can't really quote myself on that. The Psycho is the worst one of all of them. That's my favourite of that. I just hate it. I don't know what other characters are on here really. I think I've got all of them. Like I have every character in this game leveled up at some point. But there's a lot of characters are like I've done some legit. I haven't done loads. For example, I got a legit Commando at level 50. I've got a legit Assassin at 40. What else do I have? A legit Siren at 60. And then my only character that is legit level 80, which is the Mecha, which I've done start to finish when I was on my own chilling. So I don't really bother with that character too much anymore.
I didn't bother being a champ. I am going to soon though. I've started playing as Maya.
Yeah. I can run fast in this character. Not really sure if I have the things in this character. If I do, you can see me run. As if I have the things. Yeah, I've got them. And do I have that one thing like that? So, this is how I sprint. Let's see if I can find the things that you need for that. Actually, I think that I'll have to might. So I just drop your guns. I'm just gonna drop anything. Actually, is there like anything you're gonna want? What guns you're gonna use? Like SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns. Name a section, and I'll just drop whatever I have for that.
I haven't got a clue.
Sirens, I normally use SMGs. That's all I mainly use. There's one SMG that I do use, which is that. Unkept Harold, everyone wants that. Northfleet, everyone wants that. I'll drop you them. They're only 72, but I'll see if I have 80 ones. But them are sell things. Drop all the low stuff. I won't drop loads. It's just some things I'll drop to keep you going. What is it, like a relic or something? Right, if you go into a machine, you can actually sell it. You just can't drop it.
Nobody here is used to seeing a siren. Half the people I met want to worship me. The other half want to turn me over to Hyperion.
Should be able to give the option of selling at least.
At least here the bad guys stab you from the front. I haven't found a shred of info about sirens. closest I've got to a lead on siren history are mentions of an alien vault. It's not much to go on, but it's something.
Yep,
Maybe if I find this vault,
therefore.
I'll find out where the hell sirens come from.
If you want Iridium, I'll have to go
Or
back
maybe
to
I'll
my other
press another
character,
marker right
which
and
is
take
no
a bullet to the
problem
head 20
anyways.
minutes from now. We'll see how my week
I can drop as much as that as possible. So I'm just going to drop all my relics. You just look through and see which one you'd rather. Because everything on this character get deleted after I'm done, so none of it's helpful for me. That's all my relics. And then let's drop a few of them. Do I have a grog nozzle? I wonder. Some people like affinity pistols. Logan's gun if people want that. Do I have a grog nozzle? Wow, I don't have one on this character.
That is beautiful.
Oh.
That is lovely.
Some rocket launchers. I'll just drop a few of each section. Cause you're gonna kill low stuff anyways, and then obviously you can then ask for if you want more stuff after that.
Nice.
But you played the game, so you kind of know what kind of guns are on you. Must be. I know people like the Lyuda. I don't really like that gun, but yeah. Anyway, that's just everything I'll drop. I won't drop everything because I still have like 212 more stuff on you. But I'm not gonna drop everything. I'm guessing someone wants guns though. Can I get 80 guns? Just join me and it's that simple. I leave my game open for a reason. Okay, I'll never do that. That YouTube is so stupid. I hate looking at my YouTube sometimes. Okay, now it's puts on stuff I don't want to look at.
What are you streaming on? I know it's on YouTube, but like, what type of like?
I just do it on a PS4. It's all on the PS4. Yeah. I've done it on the PS4 since the start. I do at some point. I'm trying to look at how I do it on the Xbox One. I know I've looked it up on YouTube to see how it's done, but it looks a bit more complicated than PS4. PS4 on the other hand, you just connect a YouTube account, and you verify it, download certain things. Don't need PC. I've seen a YouTuber do it on the Xbox without a PC. You just need to download apps on the Xbox, which is just too complicated for me at the minute. When I have a chance, I will probably look at it, because there's obviously I can stream things on PS4. I'm starting to buy some discs for PS4 so I can start playing more. Because at the minute I have all my games on the store, and I don't mind them on the store. But for me, sitting here right now with a collection of PS3 games, and then I have kind of like 20 plus PS4 games, it looks a bit shit to me. So I kind of want to build up a few PS4 games, as long as I haven't got them on the store. Obviously, I'm not going to buy duplicates. It's one thing I'll never do. But I do want. There's a few things I wouldn't mind uploading on the Xbox, like Gears of War, for example. You can't get that on PS. And then if people play Halo, then people can play that. It's just things like that I can't play on the PS, which I wouldn't mind playing on the Xbox. And then for the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, since the new update for that, I can't use my PS4 account for playing that game. I could play one match, it'll kick me straight afterwards. It'll say there's like a constant update going, which is kind of really annoying after a while when you're playing with people. So instead of me playing on PS, I gotta play on the Xbox. Okay, but I'm not good at Xbox. I'm trash. People say I'm decent, like good, but I'm not. For example, first game on with a friend on PS4, I dropped 70 kills first game on. But then I go to Xbox, I was lucky enough to drop 20, maybe 30. There's a big difference. I'm not really an Xbox fan. I bought it mainly just for Gears of War and other games I can't get on here, but
I've been playing Xbox for years. I have since like 360 days, yeah, but then I moved to PlayStation, and I gotta say, PlayStation is significantly better.
yeah. Therefore, I think I got two PS4s though, so it's kind of win-win for me. For me, it's I've had one since 2014, and then the disc tray started playing up. Like the disc will go in, and sometimes it won't come out, or the disc will go in, and then you like see like a little bit of the disc, and then you have to pull it out. On my PS4, no, it's on my PS4. This is you put the disc almost in, and then when you want to eject it to come out, you can see the littlest bit of the disc, and you have to grab it at the tip of your fingers, just to pull this thing out. So I kind of bought I bought another PS4 because of it. But like my old PS4 goes in my brother's room for him to play games that he wants to play. So like he's a Last of Us fan. He's an Xbox player, but he likes the PS4 just for the Last of Us. Same here. In my room right now, I've got a lot of stuff. I got more stuff than probably my two brothers put together. Like one of my brothers has a monitor, he has an Xbox One and a PS4. My other brother's got a monitor, an Xbox One X, and he's starting to buy a PC stuff and starting to build his own. And then for my room right now, I got a 32-inch TV, a 42-inch TV, plus 4 consoles plugged in. So I've got a lot more stuff. But the reason why I have some, people say, why do I have so much? But it's like, I'm not one of them people to get a console, shove it in a box, put it away and leave it there. I can't do that. That's just something I would never do. Even if that got to the point of like PS5 comes out now, obviously one of these consoles will have to come off my desk. I'll purposely buy a shelf in the corner of my room and put any consoles that I'm not using on there, just so they're not in the box. I don't know how people can put things in boxes. Horrible. So let me know, you done with all them? Save and quit then, and I'll go back to my other character and get you some iridium. Got a lot of stuff in this room though. Like PS3 games, for example, we'll just say I got like 100 plus. So like, I have a shelf that can hold about 66 games on there. So I kind of wanna. I'm starting to build up a little bit. I bought 4 games in the past 2 weeks, maybe. So I don't want to rush it. I'll do bit by bit. But I at least want to fill up a shelf like my PS3 one is. So I have one just for PS3 and then I have one full of PS4 ones. Which I ain't going to say no to, like. But it's like, I'm obviously buying things that I ain't going to want to play. I'm not just going to buy. I've seen YouTuber do it. He's sitting there with like 250 plus games. That's just too much. I mean, way too much. He has a collection of. He's got a row of Xbox 360 games, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, everything. I can't do any of that. For me, I can't buy Xbox One discs because my Xbox One's different to other people. So my Xbox. Yep, I got full on digital one. So I could have bought a disc tray one, but I'm thinking in my head, I don't really buy discs. So I was like, fuck it. It was well, if I wanted a disc tray, it was an extra £50. I was like, nah, I'll just pay the fucking 200, like. But it's good enough for me because it's the point of I don't really buy Xbox Live, so I don't really do online stuff. But my friend has Xbox Live, so he's like, I'm using his. It's like you can put Xbox Home and stuff like that. So like I'm using his one, and I obviously can play any games he has. And like he has my Xbox account for my Gears of War 5 and my Modern Warfare, because he ain't got enough money to buy Modern Warfare. So it's like still helping him out.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a PS4 player. That's why I've got 2 games on the Xbox. Well, I say 2, but I do have the whole Gears of War set, like Gears of War 1, 2, 3, Judgment, 4 and 5. I do want to buy, because I know you can go 360 games in there. Hold on, stop, dog, stop it. But when it comes to the Xbox One, I want to buy some 360 games, which are mainly Black Ops 1 and 2. But my brother had looked at the price of them earlier on the Xbox One on the store, and I'm not paying that much. Black Ops 2 on the store, £40 now, right? £40 for Black Ops 2. Black Ops 1, £25. Yeah. So with that £40, I can go and buy a brand new game for PS4. So I think I'll pass. If I was desperate, then maybe I would pay for it, but I am not desperate for all games. If it's gonna cost that much, yeah. But if it costs that much, I'd rather just go on my PS3, put in the fucking card I want to play, and then play it. Like, I think it's that easy. I'm not one of the people who just pay loads and loads of money just to get a game they want. Unless it's obviously brand new, then I won't mind. Like the new Terminator, I bought that. I had a choice of £50 in the store, or I could buy a 33 brand new on disc. And I said, fuck it, I'll buy on disc. I saved some money. Well, Terminator Resistance.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I liked it.
Reminds me of a Prey game. Maybe the storyline's good. I don't know. It's just not my type of game.
I completed it and I got a whole stream of it on YouTube, and I think if I remember, I completed it on the hardest mode in less than 4 hours. It's a quick game, but again, it's part of I'm just trying to buy games that I haven't already got already. The only things I'll probably have duplicates of are probably gonna be Call of Duties, because for me, if I'm like max level on one account, I'd like to go on another account and just start ranking up again, so I'm not just staying at the same level constantly. But at the minute I can't do that because my PS4 account is in someone else's hands. So like they've got my account activated on their PS4, so they can have access to all my games. So I can't use my account for other accounts, my games and stuff like that. So I will probably buy disc ones again for Call of Duties and have duplicates of them. But other games I will never buy again. All the games that I have on disc are not on the store. I don't think, anyways. That's something I'll have to double check. Actually, no, I think there's one on there, which is Destiny 1. That's on store and disc, but when I already bought it. I was too much of a Destiny fan, so I kind of bought everything for that game.
I bought it for the PlayStation, yeah. Turns out they don't do anything for the game anymore. And like they shut down all the servers for Rise of Iron. They did.
Yeah.
So I bought it, yeah. Couldn't play it. Wasted 35 quid.
No, for me, I bought it when Rise of Iron when it first came out. So it's kind of a win-win for me. That's when it active. That was back in 2016. I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. I ditched Call of Duty just to play Destiny 1. Destiny 1 was just fucking amazing. Especially the Taken King. That huge DLC was amazing. That King's Full raid. Since I got the hang of actually getting through each boss one by one, I made my own squad. And then we literally every Tuesday at 5 o'clock UK time this is. We'll sit there, everyone will jump on, and we'll smash up that raid, so everyone can at least run for it once. And I used to go in other people's lobbies, help them out start to finish. And I'm not one of them people to give up. So if I know someone's doing something wrong, boom, I'll correct them. I'll say, you're doing this and that. So I just helped everyone out. And think about it, you only have 3 characters. The one thing I kind of hated about Destiny King's Fall raid was when you try and get the raid gear. That's something that irritated me, because I had every single piece So on the Titan now, I had every single piece of the raid gear, apart from the helmet. And the helmet you can only get if you kill Oryx, which is kind of irritating. So it took me so long just to try and get the helmet. But after a while I kind of gave up trying to go for the helmet and I went to my other characters. First run I got my Hunter and my Warlock raid gear, but never got my helmet for the Titan. I got it towards the end. Probably the last couple of weeks off until Destiny 2 came out. And then Destiny 2 came out and then I was just ashamed because it's not that good. Yep. I bought it and then I looked how much gig it took off me and I was like, yeah, I think I'll pass. For a game that I'm not really going to touch. They can keep the game and they can keep the gig. Oh yeah. You gotta have a master copy. You gotta have a master copy or something, which is like a modded thing again. As long as I don't drop the one thing I need, the one thing I need is like a star next to it. As long as I don't drop that, first of all, if you get 500 iridium, just go and spend it straight away. But as long as I don't drop the master copy, I can drop as much iridium as I want in this lobby. If I drop the master copy, then I have to reload my whole character again. But obviously I spam it a little bit, and then spam a couple of times just to get the master copy, and then when the master copy's at the top of the list, I'll go down one and spam the rest of it. So as long as I don't drop that one thing. And again, I do this all on the other game as well. People ask me, do I do Borderlands 1 boosting and Borderlands 3? No. Borderlands 3 I'll never boost in my life until the game gets super old. Because boosting on that game right now, boosting people like killing bosses, like that's a legit way of doing it. Because it's not like modding like I'm doing now. That I don't mind, but when it comes to actually modding like I've just done for you now, getting a 1 to 80 like instant, I would never do that until the game gets super old. Just wrecks the game for people. And I agree to everyone, this modding on any Borderlands wrecks the games for you. What do you mean 100%? Get every single trophy? I've already done that. It's one thing I need to do on Borderlands 3 as well. Get 100% on that. Borderlands 3, I heard that it's a pain in the ass more than Borderlands 2 because when you have to go for name locations, one of the locations is like in a hut or something, in a random location. And you have to literally walk inside the hut just to get the location, which is stupid. But as if... Go on. Nah, I love Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is easy for me, man. I might play it again, to be honest. I got plenty of accounts if I want to go and play a game again. I got at least 5 accounts on here for me to play it on if I wanted. Well, I kind of have 8 accounts, but 3 of them I do not use. 3 of them is just like different countries, that kind of thing. So I made a Hong Kong one and Japanese and like American one, stuff like that. I just made something like that. So like for when I play a game in the UK, I could just go and do it in another country if I feel like it. Which at the minute I've never done in my life. I just sit there and looked at the free games. I was like, ooh, these games don't look bad. Play them. That's what I did on the US account. Because there's a game on the US account called American's Army, which is like Call of Duty. So I kind of like that. So I kept that one downloaded. Everything else is deleted. I'm starting to run low memory after each game comes through one by one. I've still got another 2 games I'm waiting for, which hopefully should be here tomorrow. If they don't come tomorrow, then I'm gonna waste my time and message the person I bought them off. There's more iridium in front of me. I'm not above dropping any more yet until you're ready, because I still got 231 more. I'll be careful because I don't know where the master copy is. Oh yeah. Yep. I normally don't spam this much. I normally spam like a 200, but this time it's like 400 plus, maybe 300 plus. I normally don't do a reading for people unless like one person asks them, like yes, sound. After that, I don't really bother. What's this kid want? Can you boost my brother? I can't even spell. The one thing I hate about when I'm doing boosting people is when like one person joins and then they invite their friend without me knowing. That's one thing I do hate. Like if you ask for help, just make sure it's you. If you like, can you help me and my friend, then it's something different. But when someone says, can you help me get to this level or give me this gun and stuff like that, and then they just get their friend to join because they think I'll help them, no. Like that cool kid who joined my lobby just a second ago, well, he never asked for help, so I haven't bothered helping him. All it takes is messaging me. You can message me on PS, so you can message me on my stream. Simple. When I commented in each community, I said I'm going to be live on YouTube. So, let's go waste the time for that. And it takes 2 seconds to look up someone's YouTube just to comment and ask them something. Like I never used to do this for YouTube. I started off slow on this. I started off doing, what did I start off doing? I think it was like OP8 drops at the time, and I started doing 72 drops, heads and skins, and I turned into a full-on modder at the end of it. And I've been doing modding stuff since 2017. I don't do it as much now because since I got banned, I kind of don't. I'm not saying don't trust people. As soon as a kid comes along, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to help you. It's like, well, that kid's the one that got me banned last time because he didn't get what he wanted. This kid wanted everything done in his character. So he wanted to boost, OP10, guns, heads and skins. I did the lot. And this kid wanted me to boost every character of his. He wanted me to OP10 every character of his. And he wanted me to drop guns for every single character. Bear in mind, I had like, let me think, 10 to 15 people watch me on YouTube, wanting help. Plus I had a full party of 8 in my party waiting for help. And this kid expected me doing every single one. And because I didn't, then he reported me. So, since my friend told me that, because the kid sent screenshots and pictures to him of him actually doing it. And a video, obviously. Then it came to the point, as soon as I got my account back, I went to his account, boom, block. So he's in my block list, and he's not been removed since it happened. And I'm not someone who blocks people. If someone spams me, I'll just delete them. And if they keep spamming me, then I'll block. But after that, I don't really bother. But after someone deletes you, no one really spams, because then you got to type in that person's name. Which I think the best thing for that is like take the piss and have like lowercase capital, keep doing that all the way through your name. Then people won't spam you. Because doing lowercase capital is, I would never want to type that in. Maybe once, if you're going to invite someone, but I'll never do it multiple times, just to spam them. But what people got to think though, when that person banned me is, even though he banned me, I haven't stopped. I did take a couple of months of break because I did 2 years non-stop of doing this. So I took a little break and I went to do my own thing. And only now, sometimes they do come back. After that, I don't really even play this or even load it up. I try and upload at least once a day, maybe twice I do. But today I just didn't really fancy playing other games. I'm gonna quickly do a stream on this, and then I'm gonna go and play a story mode game instead of like online stuff. Because I'm more of an online player than a story mode. If the story mode really interests me, then I'll play through it. But not a lot of stories interest me. It's for me to actually sit there and play. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. But that's why I bought a few games to start me off like. And obviously I'm gonna keep going and keep going, even if they sit there until I want to play them. Because I'm not sitting there spending loads and loads of money just for one game. These games are just cheap ones, but they're brand new and sealed at the time as well. So these kids are buying these games for maybe 20, 30 quid, and then I'm just buying them for less than a tenner. So I ain't gonna say no to that. But obviously I make sure it's new and sealed. I don't buy second-hand things for PS4. How much iridium you got on you?
126.
Yep, pick all that up. How much you got now?
500.
There you go. So what I've done is let you max the shop up and carry 500 because when you go in boss rooms, you need iridium.
Yeah.
Which boss rooms are... they're kind of a pain. Especially when they waste iridium off you. I'd rather them waste money because you can have 99 mil money. And then when it comes to iridium, you can only have 500.
That's true.
Well, that's everything then. Oh yeah, and my skill tree, you hadn't even looked at, have you? So altogether, you can go up to level 80 and you have about 80 skill points to spend. Which, for me right now, I don't even know if it's 80. I know it's quite a lot, but I don't know 100% if it is 80. But my skill tree is full on maxed out. Yeah, you can have 80 up skill points. And I can tell you now, that is over 80 plus.
Yeah.
You got a lot of 5s. Well, I think all of them are 5s. I think there's a few 1s, but that's it. But that's the full thing on my skill point. And I have, like... Do you know, I just said how I run fast on my siren. When I said this is how I run. Well, I can run twice as fast on my other siren. Because what I have is I pick up. Let me see if it's in here. No, you might pick them up, but I can run fast with my siren. So them two things I give you, the Breakneck Banshee class mod and the Rough Rider Shield. If you ever want to run fast and speed run for your campaign, because you're going to start off on normal, equip both of them. And as long as you have on the skill tree, I think it's on the left hand side, your green one. As long as you have the fleet section to 5, you can run fast. But obviously for that, I have that speed. And I've got like candy that you have from the DLCs. Again, it's a master copy, so it's like modded stuff again. But I have that sprint plus the candy, which is like that sprint times 2. So it's like way faster. I think I've ran for the campaign with someone and it took about less than 2 hours. When they haven't like been slowing me down. But a lot of people do like to slow you down. They go in the infantry like this and they're just sitting at AFK when you need them to be right next to you. I can't deal with that. And that's why I never run for the campaign again for someone. Unless someone's got time in their hands to actually sit there 24/7 as long as it takes, then please don't ask me for help. But this is the only character I've got modded there. I've got no other characters. This character does literally a lot of it. I drop iridium, crystals, talk tokens, money. I can do everything. But again, this character, I can even do OP10 boosts as well. So if you ever want OP10 when you get to Ultimate, just let me know. Because OP10, people have to run for each section one by one. I can do it quicker. I can literally just go on OP10, well, on OP8, and then I'll go all the way up. Well, for you need to be OP10, so I'll go on OP10 then. Then I just like boost across to the last boss, kill him and kill myself, and then you OP1, instead of running for each area one by one. I did the one of running for the area one by one, and I will never do it again because it takes too long. Unless you're a full-on person who wants to do everything legit, then walk as a camel. Yep, that's people who have put their own paint job thing on the gun and then put it into the game. That's what that is. People call it modded guns, but I know for a fact it ain't. Don't feel modded. Black weapons, like guns with black writing and that kind of stuff's modded. And I've got like guns which are black that, how can I word it? Not all of the gun shows. It's like you'll see a bit of the gun and then the gun will be invisible and then you'll have a bit of the gun. There's a gun that you won't even see a gun in your hand, but there's actually one in your hand. And the only problem with black weapons, they can mess up your lobby real bad. My friend wanted to irritate one of his friends because he was being a dick. I jumped in the lobby, dropped in some of my black weapons, and he literally crashed the whole of his game for his friend. But again, it's nothing to do with me, like I'm just sitting there helping him out, but I didn't crash it, he did. But I can spam black weapons and it's like, it just lags your game out. You won't be able to move. Your screen will freeze, then it, like when you try and walk, it'll just be laggy, it'll freeze and it'll lag. It'll just constantly do that. Which again, people do not want to happen. I don't do it on the other hand. If I want to crash someone's game, I'd rather just do it to myself. I wouldn't sit there and crash someone else's for no reason. Even if someone spams me or really annoys me, I still wouldn't do it. Because I'm not the type of person to be horrible to others. I know a lot of people sit there and trash talk and all that kind of stuff. Back in the PS3, I used to be a trash talker. I used to argue with everyone. When I came to PS4, and I was like, well, if you get banned, I've lost my account, I've lost my PlayStation Plus, I don't want to get banned, so I stopped arguing. I do muck around with people now and again on COD. Like, people say, oh, you're trash. I'm like, yeah, but you're the one who went negative. Then that's kind of different. But I wouldn't just go full on fucking extreme chucking fucking shit at them. Like I did on PS3. Because PS3 you don't get banned. Well, quote this, people say you can't get banned on PS3, but that's a lie. PS3, my friend played Advanced Warfare. He shot someone through a wall with a sniper rifle, and someone reported him for it, and he got banned instantly. Next day, banned. Yep. And that's just shooting someone through a wall, which Call of Duty games, you can shoot anyone through a wall. You could try in real life and probably shoot someone through a wall. It depends how the gun is. But it's the point of, it depends what wall it is as well. But, again, people don't like it. I've shot people for walls, I've spawn trapped people, I've done everything. I don't mean to spawn trap, but this is a point of, like, when you're on a small map, you spawn in, and there's like 6 people in front of you, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all of you. But again, that's not my fault. And when I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm normally streaming it, so people can look back on my stream and see me spawn right next to them 6 people. I remember on Modern Warfare, there's a map on there called Rust now, which is an old Modern Warfare 2 map. I literally went behind, like, it's one of the big towers. I went around them in the corner of the map. Oh, I'm not lying, the whole 16 was sitting there. They all literally just sat there, and as soon as I killed all 6 of them, boom, they spawned in again. So I kind of killed, I think I killed about another 2 or 3, and then I got wrecked by the other 3. The remake. It's a lot of crap in my head. Modern Warfare Dome? Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare was Shipment. Modern Warfare 2 was Rust. Modern Warfare 3 was Dome. Black Ops series was Nuketown. That's all the smaller maps. But obviously then, well, I can't really say Dome had. Well, Modern Warfare 3 did have another small map. Hard Hat, I think it was called. That was another small map. But I'm more of. I think I'm probably more of a Dome and Shipman person than Nuketown. Because I know Shipman you can get slaughtered because it's just like you're fighting around containers, and in Dome people can sit on like the tower where the big dome is and stuff like that. Like that I don't mind because you can avoid that stuff. But Nuketown on the other hand pisses me the fuck off. There's a car on right side, there's a car on left side, there's a window at the top, and you can get sprayed from all three directions on that. Which I'd still rather Rust or Shipman for a 1v1. So far on Call of Duty 4 Remastered, the one they remastered on PS4, I'm at the minute undefeated on Shipman on that game sniping. So, again, I love that fucking map. That map's probably my favourite. Like, I lost my first ever game because I've never sniped a COD 4 Remastered in my life. I wasn't even there for COD 4 when it came out on PS3 or 360. I started on Call of Duty Ghost. So I didn't have any experience of Modern Warfare 2 noob tubing and all this tryhards, none of that. I had Call of Duty Ghost, started from there, and that's all I played after that. I did play a bit of Modern Warfare, I think I hit like level 50. Black Ops 2 I Prestige 5. Other games I think I hit level 10, maybe 20. So, I wouldn't do it.
My first time I Prestige in Call of Duty was actually World War II, because I wasn't really a constant player of the
World War II. World War II. The worst COD in COD history.
Well, I can debate on Infinite Warfare.
I can't.
I don't get why people Ghosts. I love that.
Oh no, that's my favourite. Don't get. I'll delete every COD of my PS4 just to play that for another God knows how many years. But the thing is, the game's dead. You can find TDM, but you can't always find lobbies. Like Advanced Warfare, people hated that, but like for me, I don't really like the jetpack in. Don't quote me on that, but I did like the advanced movement on Advanced Warfare compared to any other COD with advanced movement. I'd like that you double jump up and you can like boost forwards, backwards, left and right. I like that. It's like you could be in the middle of a gunfight, spray someone, but shit, you're gonna die. Boost to the side. When the kid didn't think you're gonna do it, boom, you killed the fucker. But when it came to Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, it was okay. Be like really build fake movement on that. For me, people probably play default. What button layer do you play? On. I don't play that. I play stick and move. Stick and move is your right analog stick is the jump, so you press that down, and then you got X to punch. But people know me. I don't punch on COD. Unless I remember. I never punch on COD. But I used to play tactical. But it's like as soon as it comes to, I think it was when I started off on, I think it was Infinite Warfare I started off on. Then I just carried on with the whole thing. But I switched to stick and move, and I just love it. People say why switch to it? It's the point of when you running and you're wrecking people, your thumb is not staying off that analog stick. So I can keep jumping. The only time it's gonna go off is like when I need to quickly tap square to reload. After that, I don't crouch, I don't punch, and I don't really switch weapons. I never really have a secondary on. So, I don't really need to click any of that. But I'm like, when I have my buttons, just for me to click square, I'm quick as shit clicking that. I can reload before you can even fucking reload yourself. I'm really quick at that. But Modern Warfare's kind of put me off COD at the minute. Like, people play the new Modern Warfare and they go, it's the best COD ever. I'm like, yeah, that's in your head. In my head, it's one of the worst. In my opinion. So, this is a thing. Yeah, one thing I think about is for Xbox to sit there now and you can buy Black Ops 1 and 2, and for them now to remaster COD 4 when they did that for Infinite Warfare. To me, I think they remastered COD 4 just because they thought Infinite Warfare was going to be shit. And a lot of people hated that game. But then COD 4 built up. So if they sit there and see that COD 4 was fucking popular as shit, why don't they remaster the rest of them? All it really takes, like, according to people, Black Ops 5 is going to come out, which I think is stupid again, because it's not going to be a campaign, which people hate. But if they do bring a Black Ops 5 out, why don't they bring Black Ops 5 out, and bring out a Black Ops 1 or 2, just to remaster one of them? So they have a campaign to play again. People would love to play the old CODs. I wouldn't mind playing them. From someone who hasn't been there for the old CODs, it's kind of like a lot of people are like, oh, I wish you were there for this COD and that COD. I'm like, yeah, but shit happens. I never had internet then, and I didn't really care about online. If I wanted to go on online back when I had no internet, I used to go with my friends out and just sweat on the fucking PS3 with them. Or fucking go with my friends out and sweat on the Xbox, like. I was sorted for internet. I didn't really need it. For my house, it was just like friends would come over and we'd just stay up all night fucking gaming, play a game, or just sweat on it non-stop. It's just stuff like that is what I used to do. But since internet's come to the house, I don't think I've really gone out with friends. I think I've gone out maybe once or twice. It's the point of, like, people say that's sad, but then to me it's, how can I word this now? The people around my area are not people you want to hang around with. It's that kind of thing. My area is a bunch of people who just smoke, deal, all that kind of stuff, and I'm not part of that. And I know people are in my area will be like, go on, have some. And I'm like, nah. Oh, I live in Wales as well, don't worry about it. So you live in Wales, you said? You're the second person I've known in my entire life to live in Wales. I know one other person. Everyone lives in England when I talk to. England or America?
I did live in England, 5 years.
Same here.
Yeah,
Well, England, who? I don't even remember one bit of England. Because I moved down here when I was very young. So I've like, if I go to England, apart from the area where my granddad up there is, apart from that kind of area, I do not know any bit. You could go and see, do you know this part of England? If it's not around his area, or where I walk, I don't know it. Wales, on the other hand, you can go, what's this place, this place? And yeah, I know both of them, I live close to both of them. But, yeah. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yep. Yeah, man. See ya. Yeah, all good. I do it every day, just so you know. See ya. Oh, Rich, I didn't even see your comment, mate. Are you still in the chat? Give me a sec, stream. I'm gonna see if anyone else is commenting communities, so it might help more people out. If not, then I think that'll be me done. We will have to see. Okay, there's comments in that community. There's a comment in this one. Alright, there's two more I can have. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Alright then. Just so people know, there'll be more games coming, because I'm starting to buy some, and there'll be more things that I'll stream for people to watch. I just gotta find the right things. But this is a multi-gaming channel. I don't just watch one. I play one game. I just play whatever I feel each day, or if anyone has ideas, then I will obviously try my best and do all the things. Well, stream, I'm gonna leave it there because no one else has replied, so I'm guessing no one else needs help. If you enjoyed, please drop a like, and if you enjoy and you want to see more content of Borderlands stuff like this, even if it's more boosting, if it's dropping weapons, or even if it's playing a gameplay, like a whole playthrough of a character, I could come back and do that. But if you are new, please subscribe. I'll appreciate any support people give. And I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Peace out.